71-year-old Clifford Mitchell and two of his friends died on May 21st at the Kenestinal Park in Edmonton. All three died of cardiac arrest, and overdoses are suspected. Clifford Mitchell was homeless for 15 to 20 years and recently became mostly blind. His daughter, Naomi Johnson, says that while her father was an alcoholic, he was not into hard drugs. It's possible any marijuana he smoked was laced with a lethal dose of fentanyl, but she won't know for sure for up to 9 months. She says homeless people like her father are treated as second-class citizens by the government and society.
It's very obvious to me that some people's lives matter and some people's lives don't matter. And, you know, my father and those men were once just like everybody else. My dad has 5 kids. He had a partner. He had a job. He had a home. And now everyone in Edmonton thinks he was a drug addict.
On Wednesday, the Alberta government announced $2.1 million for 35 new medical detox beds over 3 years, and a $1.5 million one-year pilot project in Edmonton, working with the George Spady Society to provide nasal naloxone treatment to people overdosing. It can reverse the effects of drugs if taken in time. Most treatments require a needle. In March, 123 people died in the province from overdoses, a 50% increase from last year.
Tragically, we have been reminded of the vital importance and urgency of this work with the recent apparent overdose deaths here in Edmonton. 3 overdose deaths in one afternoon. 1,144 deaths for Albertans in 2020.
Johnson says the announcement is a start, but much more needs to be done.
There has to be drug testing. There should be expanded consumption sites that are supervised. I feel like drug testing is huge. People can bring in whatever drugs that they are going to consume, and they'll find out if it contains fentanyl or not, and is deadly.
She hopes society will see homeless and people with mental health issues as real people, not just statistics.
People don't look at people on the street or with mental health disorders or substance use disorders as people anymore. And they are, and they're still loved and cared for.
Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.